Do you think East Coast will be some sort of battle of personalities? Especially we've been hearing chatter that LO Pritam could or should come to East Coast. And if he does, then the fight will be, I'm sure, that much more intense.
Yes, indeed. Elections are about electing personalities to represent you in the constituency, and the quality of each individual, his or her background, what he brings to the table, how he connects with residents, how he's able to represent their views and collectively shape policy that will impact the residents. All of that come into the mix. I really think the individuals will be an important consideration, but at the same time, every individual is also part of a larger party. At the PAP, no individual is bigger than the party. So the collective strength of the party, the ability to mobilize, the ability to think longer term and plan longer term and execute in the longer term will also matter in this. So it's not irrelevant, but it's also a factor to be taken into account when we look at the broader metrics and the broader considerations for every voter.
Are you worried if Pritam comes to East Coast?
Well, it's not about worry or not worry. I think we will have to deal with whichever party, whichever team that party may choose to send to the East Coast. And the primary focus is on ensuring that we are able to deliver for our residents. We have a team that will be able to represent the East Coast residents well. Myself, of course, I drew Chiat coming into East Coast, but the other colleagues of mine at East Coast have been on the ground, have been working with our residents for many years. And I think that ability to connect will be quite critical. So whichever is the team that comes, whichever is the personalities that will be sent, of course we will pay attention to them, and I think they're not at all irrelevant. They're very relevant to our calculation. But the focus really has got to be what we can do for our residents.
The East Coast is a mature state that's going through rejuvenation. It is home to generations of Singaporeans, from pioneers to Merdeka generation who built Singapore together. So the aspiration for the future is real, especially when you're seeing third gen, fourth gen families living together. So I think in East Coast there is a lot of pride in being able to live there, achieve through each generations, and also aging in place. So these are the more important focus for the team, for our team coming into East Coast, to make sure that all these different generations have their aspirations met. And the way to do that really is to understand and to have this meaningful connection also across generations of leaders.